Commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And with it's Scotland versus Morocco.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Here's how Scotland will line up.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Naïef Aguer starts with Issa Diop in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. So off and running here, the first half underway. Sofiane Amrabat. Hakimi. And space to cross it. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Now winning back possession.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
John McGinn. And space to exploit, maybe. And a good-looking ball. And ready to strike. Intelligent ball. And just wide of a target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
Ezalzouli. Hanley. McKenna. Aaron Hickey. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, if he times his runs off the ball and isolates defenders in 1v1 situations, he's...
There's the shot! And safely dealt with. Playing it in. Well, how has he kept that out?
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business, but they dealt with the threat first. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Brahim. Ezalzouli. Maybe dangerous here. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. Quick ball almost all along the ground. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Andrew Robertson. And the throw in for Scotland. Good bit of ball winning. Good idea. He's in! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Scott McTominay. On to Adams. Determined defending. Maybe the ideal pass. And firing it. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Beautifully weighted ball. Andrew Robertson. Lewis Ferguson. Goalkeeping, good diving stop. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? And there's the delivery. Nervy clearance. And just off the mark with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Caught it well, but not quite on target. Good technique, though.
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. And danger averted. Well read. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Christie. Scott McTominay. Hickey. Very effective pass. Can he put it away? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Ezalzouli. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
John McGinn. Scott McTominay. Well, they need to get tighter. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. How can they open up the defence here?
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Could be threatening. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Showing good situational awareness. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he played well, I thought. When he had the ball, he made the right decisions, and he certainly affected the game.
There's the shot. And safely dealt with. Lewis Ferguson. Trying his luck. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way? Nervy clearance. And just off the mark with that effort. Rather unfortunate. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? McKenna. Hickey. Crossing opportunity. Well, a good tackle. Fine cross into the middle. And the keeper is there to cover up. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Good bit of closing down. Good bit of ball winning. Oh, that's a really good run. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Really good defending there.
John McGinn. It's with McTominay. Decent idea. And a foul there. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, right at the goalkeeper, and he took it without any fuss. Out of play, throw in. Unahi might be able to set up the solidity for you.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Now perhaps they can counter from here. Sufyan Amrabat. It's with Diaz. Good looking cross. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. John McGinn. It was wayward. And finding the flow. Could be. Oh, blocked it. Andrew Robertson has lost the ball. Oh, had to stop that one. And teammates around him. And whipped into the box. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
And they will make the change now. And he's fired over the corner. And possession given away. Can they set up a chance? This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
He's driven in the corner. They must clear their lines quickly. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Trying to pick out a teammate. That's very decisive goalkeeping. Fine cross into the middle. Is it going to be? And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, here it is again, and what a good bit of play it is from Hakimi. He lays this on a plate, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Andrew Robertson. And lost the ball. Ezalzouli. Intelligent threaded pass here. John McGinn. McKenna. And stopping the danger.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Plenty of support here. Still looking for space. Splendid block. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Delivering it. Can he find the angle? Christie. to Adams. On the attack as there to be late excitement. That's a useful cross. And there's the clearance, and that'll be a corner. They will now make use of the substitute space. Corner kick played in. Clearing it away. Brahim. Azzedine Ounahi. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Released it nicely. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Kieran Tierney. Scott McTominay. All even, but will it stay that way? Well, the referee blows the whistle. Nothing to divide them after 90 minutes. Hickey. Very effective pass. Can he put it away? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say, and how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really...
Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Fine cross into the middle. Splendid block. Well, the ball rolling again. No end to the action. It's the first period of extra time. And I must say, this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Now, what can they do from here? And support available. And out of play for what will be a Scotland throw. And they made it far too easy there. Ounahi. Ayoub El-Kabi. Azzedine Ounahi. And they keep it moving. There's the shot. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. And over comes the corner. Still not clear. Maybe dangerous here. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
That's a really poor attempt to clear the danger, and as a result, they've conceded a really bad goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Too easy. This could be it. Blocking brilliantly. Well, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And there's the feed into the box. It didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Che Adams.
Well, these fans are right behind the team here. Can they get the equaliser, though?
Hakimi. It's with Diaz. Very effective pass. And there it is, penalty. But no card handed out.
Well, I'm surprised by that decision, to be honest.
And they're making a change. Is it going to be 3-1? That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. He's driven in the corner. So underway again. The players know they have to give it one final push. Kieran Tierney. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Ezalzouli. This looks promising out wide. And delivered towards the back post. He's got to clatter it away. Scott McTominay. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Looking for the angle. Spot on with that tackle. Unahi. Mazraoui with it. El Khabi. Now with Hakimi. One slick pass after another. And a chance to whip it in here. Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity. Able to skip past his man. Opportunity here. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he makes space for himself. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here. Scott McTominay. McKenna. Really good challenge. Oh, this looks useful. A real opening now. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through and goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, good run and good ball control. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. And Scott... Scotland have lost. How would you assess their performance? Fine crossing. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Scotland versus Morocco.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bouhoubi, reading it well. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Aguerd. Good ball over the top. The delivery. And he was being pressed, but did his job. McKenna. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Christie. And now with McGinn. John McGinn. Useful position they're in. Is this the moment? Really committed defending.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Promising ball. Well, couldn't keep it in. And showing the importance of width. Cross blocked. Crossing into the middle. Well, it did look promising for a bit. McGinn. Andrew Robertson. And given away by Scotland. Hickey. Cutting his way inside. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Abdessamad Al-Zouli. Sofiane Amrabat. Running with confidence. And caught by the keeper. Fine cross into the middle. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Delivering it. Last touch gives them a throw-in. Aaron Hickey. John McGinn. And it's gone over the line. Issa Diop. Hakimi. Sofiane Amrabat. Ayoub El Kabi. Intelligent ball. Now opening things up. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Scotland losing possession.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. But it's certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Now can they win back possession and create something else? Untidy in possession. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. El Kabi. This looks interesting. Lovely intricate passing.
Well, they move the ball so well, don't they?
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Closing down. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Scott McTominay. Cynical, would normally be yellow. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
What a vital intervention. Brahim. Can they jump ahead? And he's made headway. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Scott McTominay. Sofiane Amrabat. Ayoub El Kabi. Well, a joy to watch. Real chance. Well, body in the way. Oh, tremendous goal. Oh, touched onto the woodwork. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. It's a cross towards the near post. Well, they can keep possession now. Yassine Bounou. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Ayoub El Kabi. And it's with Amrabat. Good work from Scotland to win back possession. flowing here. El Kabi. Good looking pass. Oh, the cross needed to be better than that one. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. A real opening now. And he's done it! Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So, a level contest, 1-1.